to my channel. Today I'm doing yet another baking video. Today I am making some coffee cupcakes. The recipe is actually for one big coffee cake, but I don't have a cake tin, so I'm going to make 12 cupcakes. I've done it before, so I know that it works okay. And so the recipe is from BBC Food, well, BBC Good Food actually. And so for the main cake, we need 170 grams of butter, 170 grams of caster sugar, 3 eggs, 170 grams of self-raising flour, and then 1 teaspoon of instant coffee dissolved in hot water. That makes the main actual cake batter. And then for the icing, we need 225 grams of icing sugar, 100 grams of butter, and 1.5 tablespoons of coffee dissolved in boiling water. And I also got for the icing a piping bag. I've never actually used a piping bag by myself before, so this is going to be an interesting experience. I think I've used one of my grandma before a few years ago, but I've never tried it myself, so we'll see what happens there. So as always, we'll start off by heating the oven to 180 degrees conventional, 160 degrees fan, and gas mark 4, I believe, it doesn't actually say. So let's start out by weighing out the butter. So you need 170 grams. You can use butter or margarine, doesn't matter. This is actually margarine, but it's good for cakes. So, and it was also had the best offer on in the shop, so yeah. Here we go, 170 grams of butter into the big bowl. And now we'll weigh out 170 grams of caster sugar. And then I'm going to use the whisk to mix it together. This is what it should now look like. Nice and soft and fluffy. Now I'm going to put 3 eggs into this glass and whisk them together. So I'm just going to put this aside for a second, because now I need to weigh out the flour. So the recipe now says to add the eggs gradually with 1 tablespoon of flour each time and mix. So you have 1 tablespoon of flour and a little bit of egg, and then once you've run out of egg, you just add the remainder of the flour and then finish mixing that up. This is what your mixture should look like now. I need to go around the edges with the spoon just to get those bits of flour in, but so we need to add the coffee now. In this mug, I am going to put a tablespoon of instant coffee, and then I'm going to boil the kettle and put a tablespoon of water in. Try and break up coffee grounds as much as possible so you don't get lumps of coffee in the cake. So now I'm going to put the coffee in and stir it all up. And your mixture should now be a nice light brown colour from the coffee. And yeah, so that is the mixture done. Now I'm going to put my cup cases into my cake tin. I've had to use 2 different types of cake cases because I ran out. But now I'm going to take a normal size dessert spoon and spoon a bit into each cupcake. This is probably a bit too much, but it's a bit of a trial and error type thing. I'm put a whole spoon in. You may need to mix it a bit as you go, because otherwise the mixture will start to curdle and it won't cook so well. Apparently, that's what my grandma told me like years ago. So here they are, all ready to go into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. So whilst we're waiting for the cake to cook, we need to make the icing. So we need 225 grams of icing sugar to begin with. And now we need 100 grams of butter. And then 1.5 tablespoons of coffee dissolved in water that I'm just boiling now. Add the coffee. I just need to go around the edges with the spoon, but this is what it should look like. It should be quite a thick consistency, but not too thick that you won't be able to spread it anywhere. So now I'm just waiting for them to finish cooking, and I have my icing here. I've got to work out how to put it into an icing bag, but yeah, I'm just waiting. And I just want to remind you the message on my t-shirt is very important, and it's from the Positive Page t-shirt shop. On Instagram at the Positive Page or at Positive Page Co maybe. But yeah, I showed it in my haul video a couple of videos back. Okay, so I'm gonna work out how I can try and spoon this into a piping bag. Like I said, I've never done it before, so it's gonna be interesting. I did add a little bit more icing sugar to try and make it a bit thicker, but I'm not really sure if it works or not. I think I've got it. I'm not going to squeeze it properly until I'm putting it on the cake. I'm just going to kind of like rest it in here and hope that it doesn't get everywhere. Hello, I've got some cake. now come out clean, which means they're done. So now I need to try and work out if I can ice them using this. A bit of coffee stuck in the end. Go. But oh. We're getting there. I think I put a bit too much icing on the first one, but like I said, I had never done this before, so the icing is quite runny as well, so I'm not very good at this. It needs to come out the bottom, not the top. No, that was going to be easier with the piping bag, but it keeps wanting to come out the top. Squirt. Yay. I'm going to need to wash my hands off it. Wow, this is very messy, isn't it? I surrender. I'm trying to take some pictures for Instagram, but they're not the most photogenic cakes ever, I must say. It's a little bit hot. I washed my hands, I'm still covered in icing. Here they are in a sorry state. I might try and add a little bit more icing in a bit, but for now, no. So the icing failed a bit, but everything else is okay, and I'm sure that they'll taste okay. This is currently what the piping bag looks like. It's a bit gross, but it's fine. It was the first try anyway, so I'm sure I'll get better at it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. My camera's about to die, so I will see you next time on this channel. Bye.